with the company International Capital Management. But here again, we're talking about people who continue, whether they do the economic development, and you know, one door closed, many more open. Starting your own business, finding something to do. Sometimes you don't even know the creativity in one. I had never known Larry Sua was a bush doctor. Man, you could find all kind of ointment, all kind of things Mr. Sua makes. So we all find something that we like and the passion to do things. And what I like, I know Mr. Sua too, and I tell you that we're living in a community now at a time when, I remember when I was supposed to be taking Spanish, and I would say, why Nida for? Why do I ever do Spanish in St. Thomas? I can tell you now, all of us know that you can't even walk no place in St. Thomas without some kind of Spanish or French. So because St. Thomas has become that place, this is your small New York, people from all over. And the fact that those people are still our brothers and sisters, because in the days when you go to my mother, the Mrs. Honorees, our people were going on San Pedro de Macorís looking for work in the cane fields. So now they come up here and then we find all kind of negative things, but we need to try to learn the craft. We need to try to make sure we engage in more than one language. And for those people around you, we have to try our best to encourage them to be able to be that bilingual. That's what this boy is coming to. I know that I traveled to Puerto Rico. My brother-in-law is big into horses since he retired. Stanley Smith. I don't know, Papi. Stanley Smith. Yeah, he was a teacher, so he and I traveled to Puerto Rico. They have a big race track on they call El Comandante. So while we were at El Comandante, big horse race time. And the first race we went down and we did a small wager. The second race went and the announcer just saying, oh boy, segundo, and all kind of things, caballo, mucho caballo, all kind of things, the announcer saying. By the time the third race, and we betting. By the time the third race come, I say, Papi, who you betting on? He says, segundo. I said, why? He said, because the first race, segundo, the second race, I hear one segundo, but segundo is a good horse, I got it. He didn't know segundo means second. So, we must make sure we try our best, educate ourselves, and language is important. One of the things we must teach our people and youngsters, how do we think on our feet? And none of these gentlemen you see, you're always going to be in a situation where you're going to have to quickly think, and that's what all these fine educators see, so many teachers in here. That's what they try to teach us to do, or teach the youngsters to do. Not to do the homework for them, but teach them how to research and think. And Lily Molina saying here, you have to be smart on your feet oftentimes. That reminds me, I know I was, my good friend Sua told me when he came back, he was in the military, traveler down to the south, and he told me, you just got to be swift. While traveling through the south, a state trooper stopped him. And back then, in the 70s and 60s, you're going through the south. When you see it happening now, it's only because they have video camera. But when they stop you down south, you're in a lot of trouble being a black man. And when they stop Mr. Sua going to Alabama, the state trooper pull him over, give me your license, he showed the license. He said, Mr. Sua, you're in a lot of trouble here. Because you just run through this red light. He said, the officer, so you got to give me some real explanation why you would run through a red light. He said, officer, I saw the white people them going through the green, so I thought the red was for us. The police officer keep going. So one has to be quick on their feet. And oftentimes we want to teach you to think. We want to make sure that one is versed in whatever they're doing, the values they're teaching. But most of all, the camaraderie and the sorority, picking these fine gentlemen, Mr. Harrigan, and what I often do when you look back, Senator White and these guys, I like when I go someplace in a gathering and when you run into these guys what came out of some of these housing communities, Mr. Harrigan, Celestino White, and you know, it's a pride. It's not because you was living in public housing. Today that's Dr. Harrigan. It's a pride, it's a commitment. And how do we give back? And how do we give back? And I can tell you that I know in the Senate he wouldn't leave me alone. He would come looking funding for the baseball, for Caribbean baseball and the university in which he taught. All these fine gentlemen have made excellent contribution, and so I know that there is no finer set. Jerry Smith, I see him from time to time, going back and forth to the BVI, setting up business. A young man, and that's good. Man, let's give Jerry a big round of applause. When the people have sent me on my way by Jerry, I met Jerry all in the morning. He said, "Now what are you doing there?" I said, "Man, I'm looking work." Jerry said, "Well, use a quick learner. Come inside." Give me some gloves. He said, "Put them on." So I put on the gloves. He said, "Now, you see this lady here? Just rub her ankle." I said, "Rub her ankle?" Rub her ankle? I said, "Not me." The last ankle I rub, I end up with 6 children.